Yeah, hi guys. Happy to proceed with our ongoing series on building the autonomous brokerage. And after our internal blueprints help our private agency partners, I'm sure they will help to solve these legacy bottlenecks for many others across the entire industry as well. And yeah, it's been a wild week, and I just want to share with you that after our last video about automating those massive 400 pages policy comparisons, I've mainly spent the time speaking with and talking to the agency owners about the additional capacity they have reclaimed right now. And the most remarkable thing that I would like to share with you that I heard that this from one agency owner that they have. Um, Even with increased demand that they have in right now for the area and the pressure they are getting, they're able to move forward without adding new account managers, and they planning to proceed further in the same phase for the next of the year. So that is quick note that I would like to share from the last week.
Yeah. So I mean, on the tech side, I'm kind of in the same boat, right? Like I've been focusing, super exciting, right? Like going straight from taking intake form, getting the renewals and automatically doing the comparisons, and then passing it on to the carrier appetite and submissions. Like it's automating that from end to end is super exciting because the amount of combinations and the amount of unique changes within these policies, the changes of E&Os that we're seeing, like even if they're little subtle ones, like not supporting war and other things, it's been it's a challenge, and seeing that kind of whole process in real time is great. Chucking down those hours of work into a few minutes of processing. Super exciting. And this week, I expect, coming up to Easter, it's a short week. And, but yeah, like it's great to see. And oh yeah, by the way, my name is Scott. And yeah, how's your week, James? How's that's been going?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Like, I've been obviously piggybacking off of the things you're doing this week. So my focus has more been on about the integration side. I always talk on these calls about the issues of siloed systems with agencies, and that's something I've been trying to tackle head on this week. So basically how we can get those automated submissions that you're preparing into our clients' CRMs and AMSs through like a native integration that we're building. So the idea being that we can get like a raw quote coming through as a fully mapped process from Prudens into the CRM within like a couple of minutes, and the impact that's having has been like substantial because it just makes the process so much more seamless if everything is interconnected. But this week we're going to be focusing on probably the most painful part for any of our clients, which is the proposal stage.
Sounds great. And yeah, for the proposal building, I think we can just jump right into it as we have talked about the getting the risk placed and automating the quote comparisons, but now we hit like this final mile here. It's presenting it to the client, right? And Scott, why is creating the client-facing proposal is still such a like massive, time-consuming like bottleneck for the agencies?
Well, I mean, it's a painful process, like where you're getting your quotes and you're getting your policies to your quotes ready to get proposals. So because it's literally a copy and paste hell, brokers have done all the hard work of getting the quote, but now they have to manually go and key in all this data. It's the premiums, it's the deductions, it's the limits, it's those complex exclusions that you need to do from multiple carrier documents, not just one. Like imagine it's like, someone wants a security and it's coming from Chubbs, and they want workers comp from Philly, and then they want something else, umbrella from a different company. So now you may be having 3 or 4 quotes, and now you're sitting there, open, copy, paste, checking, validating. So this multiple documents, they're spending hours just retyping numbers into either Word documents or a PowerPoint presentation. They're obviously struggling with the formatting and then probably converting it to a PDF, building out the signature process in either something like a DocuSign, and finally attaching these or the PDFs as well, because you need the original source material from the carriers. So it's a real big, highly administrative, and prone to errors process. And it's just dramatically slowing down that kind of speed to market that the companies need, the brokers need.
And that's still momentum for a sale, I think, because you want to get the quote in front of the client as soon as possible, right? And while they're hot right there, and not wait for a couple of days because formatting broke in Word or something like that. And and Jameson, can you explain us a little bit more on how does Prudens completely bypass this?
Well, the essence of it is pretty simple. It's just eliminating all of that data entry, which is what really takes all the time. So on the Prudence side, you just upload those policy documents into Prudence, and the quotes will be set, and the quotes will then just be prepared, or the proposal will be prepared from those quotes, and that's it, essentially. So the system in the background is reading all those documents, it's splitting the information, it's structuring it, it's pulling out all the different product lines, and then it's going to put together a nice breakdown of all those prices for all those different products, a clean summary in plain English of what the coverage is, and it will build that into a proposal following the template that you've defined. On top of that, it's actually going to reference from the proposal where in the carrier's documents it's pulling that information. So it's very easy for the client to see, well, if they want to go into the weeds and read all of these additional supplementary documents from the carrier and look in more detail, they'll know exactly where to look in those documents to see the things that are being referenced within the proposal. So it's easy to prepare, a couple of clicks and it's done. And it's very easy for the end customer to then use that proposal to understand what they're being offered.
Yeah, that's incredible for the backend. But Scott, what does the clients actually see, right? Is it automated? Does it feel like the generic robotic form, or how does it handle and actually being together?
I mean, it doesn't look robotic at all because it's completely white labeled. So Prudence generates the digital proposal with the broker's own branding, the logo, their own domain. So it's kind of sitting under, www.mybrokercompany.com or whatever it is. So we're using their domain to show them, but they don't need to configure anything. They just need to set up and point the domain to us. To the client, it looks like you spend hours, crafting this bespoke high-end digital presentation. Furthermore, we built the ability to review and sign directly in the flow as well. So not only are we creating a proposal, you don't have to bother with the DocuSigns and the Panda docs. You don't have this huge overhead or send out PDFs. It's just a simple link where people can sign, confirm, and kind of go directly to signing the document. The client can review the terms, digitally sign, and bind the policy right there. But here's the real kicker. We build in the ability to capture add-ons as well. So, right inside the proposal, you can present the optional coverages, like we were talking before, maybe it's cyber that's an add-on, or you want to add on your umbrella, or other specific elements to the thing that may be in the quotes, but aren't necessarily what the client asked for. And the client literally, all they have to do is, tick a checkbox, sign it, confirm, and send it back.
I see. Yeah, and for our viewers, our goal is simple. We want to get you out of the copy-paste hell and get back into a high-level advisor. If you're ready to stop your team from spending tremendous amount of time on manual formatting and want to see how these automated proposals and upsell engines fit in your agency, we're happy to help. And here you can click the link down below in the description to book the free strategy call with us with no commitments. We'll look at your current workflow, bottlenecks, and we will show you exactly how to fix them. Yeah, we'll be happy to hear from you and any feedback if you have. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you guys. That was good to
Thanks,
see you
Emma.
again.